Hey, you guys, I got a word for you. I just got through in my time with the Lord. Here's what I got. Some of you have been pregnant with passion. Some of you have been pregnant with purpose. But because of your impatience, you pushed too soon, just like giving birth, you pushed too soon and delivered prematurely. In other words, there's a lot of us that are pregnant with what God has called us to do. We're pregnant with the calling that's on our lives. And sometimes we go outside of God's will prematurely and we jump into things that we have no business jumping into because we're not in a position of maturity. We're not in a position in God's will yet to where we're supposed to be in order to assume what we went ahead and did anyway on our own. As a result, things have been difficult. There have been struggles in your life. There's been struggles, whether it's in ministry, in your relationship with your children, in work, just in life. You don't know what you're doing. You're giving up on your purpose. You're discouraged. You think maybe God has forgotten you. He has not. There's been a struggle trying to make things work. Sometimes it works, and then sometimes it just goes right back to you. You're in a place where you just don't know what you're doing. Again, you're frustrated, and you just don't know where to go. But that's expected when something is premature. When a baby is born prematurely, things are not fully developed yet, depending on the stage of the stage of pregnancy that the mother was in. So depending on where you were and how far along you are or were in your walk, you may not have been in a place where you needed to be again in order for you to do what you try to do on your own, in your own strength. It wasn't ready yet, he says. You weren't fully ready to assume the task, and you weren't fully ready to assume the role or the responsibilities. But God has seen your struggles. He knows the plans that he has for your life, and he will finish the work that he has started in you. So just be encouraged in knowing that he has the power to bring his plan for your life to fruition. But you have to give up the reins and give him access to your situation and to surrender to his will. But again, some of us, we have pride that are playing a major role in our lives. We don't want to admit that we failed at something. But here's the thing. Again, God has the ability and the power to turn everything around for your good. You got to trust him. You got to trust him. I can't say that enough. Regardless of where you are, regardless of what you've done, regardless of how far you've fallen, God has the power to bring you back to where he needs you to be. He has the power to bring you to full term within his plan for your life. So you have to get to that place where you trust him, because he is able to do the impossible. So that's the word that he got, that he gave me this morning, that I got, and I pray it's a blessing for you as well. So during this time, you guys, just be encouraged and know that he's able. All right?